this moment, would you open my eyes? Would you open my eyes? Just to see you, just to feel you, 'cause I wanna know you, Jesus. Oh, would you open my eyes? Would you open my eyes? 'Cause I wanna see you, I wanna know you, Father. Yeah, in this moment, in your presence, overwhelmed by love, we come alive, we cry holy, King of glory, Jesus Christ, your name be lifted in this moment, in your presence, overwhelmed by love, we come alive, we cry holy, King of glory, Jesus Christ, we lift your name. In this moment, in your presence, overwhelmed by love, we come alive, we cry holy, King of glory, Jesus Christ, your name. In this moment, in your presence, overwhelmed by love, we come alive, we cry holy, King of glory, Jesus Christ, your name. Come and lift your voice at the throne of grace, we come alive. Let the lost rejoice. Jesus Christ is our God. Let these mountains shake from the sound of voices multiplied as our souls awake. Jesus Christ, his arms are open wide. Star maker, standing high above, wrapped in light and crowned in love. Dark shaker, it trembles at your name. Here with you we are amazed, and I can't look away. I am captivated. What else can I say but sing in adoration? You are holy, you are holy, high above the earth. You are holy, you are holy, high Creator, what mysteries you hold. Your words worth more than worlds of gold. So wake up, you bring our hearts to life, and here with you we're satisfied. And I can't look away, I am captivated. What else can I say but sing in adoration? You are holy, you are.
I don't want to hear anymore. Teach me to listen. I don't want to see anymore. Give me a vision that you could move this heart to be set apart. I don't need to recognize the man in the mirror, 'cause I don't want to trade your plans for something familiar. I can't waste a day, 'cause I can't stay the same. I wanna be different, I wanna be changed, till all of me's gone, and all that remains is a fire so bright the whole world can see that there's something different. So come and be different in me. I don't want to spend my life stuck in a pattern, and I don't want to gain this world but lose what matters. And so I'm giving up everything because I want to be different. I want to be changed till all of me is gone, and all that remains is a fire so bright the whole world can see that there's something different. So come and be different. Oh, I know that I am far from perfect, but through you the cross still says I'm worth it. So take this beating in my heart and come and finish what you've started. When they see me, let them see you, 'cause I just wanna be different, yeah. I wanna be different, I wanna be changed till all of me is gone, and all that remains always a fire so bright the whole world can see that there's something different. So come and be different. I just wanna be different. So could you be different in me? I don't want to hear anymore. Teach me to listen. I don't want to see anymore. Give me a vision that you could move this heart to be set apart. I don't need to recognize the man in the mirror, 'cause I don't want to trade your plans for something familiar. I can't waste a day, 'cause I can't stay the same. I wanna be different, I wanna be changed, till all of me is gone, and all that remains is a fire so bright the whole world can see that there's something different. So come and be different in me. I don't wanna spend my life stuck in a pattern, and I don't wanna gain this world but lose what matters. And so I'm giving up everything because I wanna be different.
Please rise if you're able for the invocation.
Precious God, we are asking for your blessing for this graduating class. May we rise for every occasion to be reached with honor and professionalism. We ask that you bless all those in attendance, our family, friends, and loved ones who cannot be with us today. You have guided us through uncharted waters, and we have succeeded due to your love and your will in our lives. We thank you for the friends and the experiences we have made throughout the years, and for the friends that have become family. Please give us strength to face the days ahead. Please give us courage to take the world ahead of us. Please give us wisdoms to speak our truth in love. Let your love shine through all that we do. Allow us to continue to minister to those we encourage. Encourage us in our strength and help us to find courage in our calling. I pray this in your almighty and powerful name. Amen.
You may be seated. Dr. and Mrs. Costin, Dr. Fish, Dr. Hetz, honored guests, and graduates. Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Dr. Vicki Ball, and I have the privilege of serving as the Dean of the College of Nursing. On behalf of Charleston Southern University and the faculty and staff of the nursing program, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the nursing pinning ceremony. Today we honor and celebrate the May 2023 class of undergraduate students who are receiving a Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. I want to begin by extending the warmest congratulations to the class of May 2023. Well done to you all. Today belongs to you, and you have all worked diligently to reach this stage. Nurses make up more than half of the healthcare workforce worldwide, and the world faces a shortage of nearly 9 million nurses. As you have all seen the events of the last few years unfold, it is no surprise to any of us that nurses continue to be recognized as being frontline healthcare warriors. Each of you should feel an innate sense of pride and responsibility as you answer the call of duty before you, as you prepare to courageously care for patients and their families. For over 20 years now, the Gallup poll has noted that nurses are the most trusted profession in the United States. We send you out today knowing that you will maintain the trust of all those you have the privilege to care for. I know that each of you will contribute to the profession in a profound way, no matter where you begin your practice. For our friends and family, these are just a few of the locations where you'll find CSU BSN graduates from this class after graduation. Post-anesthesia care units, operating rooms, women's health units, emergency departments, pediatric units, labor and delivery, intensive care, the VA Medical Center, medical surgical units, oncology and hematology units, cardiovascular intensive care, neurosurgical and neurological intensive care, and many more units than I've mentioned. Class of 23, I hope that you will take all that you have learned in this program and all the wisdom imparted from your faculty on this journey to thoughtfully and confidently shape this profession in your work. Today, each of the graduates has placed a white rose in the vase on the front of the stage, symbolizing their joining the profession of nursing. The nursing faculty are symbolized by the yellow roses. On behalf of the faculty, I congratulate each of the graduates on their achievement in the profession for which we have committed our lives. The faculty and I look forward to working with you as our nursing colleagues. I want to also offer a heartfelt thank you to everyone in this chapel who has supported our graduates that are here. Please allow us the opportunity to celebrate you as well. So if you're a family member, a significant other, one of the graduates' supporting staff, could you rise so that we can properly thank you? We recognize the importance that your support has had on each of them. Thank you for understanding when they had to miss important family events, or they had to return to Charleston early to prepare for an exam or a clinical experience. Thank you for taking their frantic phone calls and encouraging them every step of the way. The College of Nursing is very fortunate to have many scholarships to assist our students as they progress towards their degree. These scholarships are listed on the back of your program. They have been established by individuals, families, and other groups who have given selflessly to support the success of our students. Many of our graduates could not have achieved their dreams without this support. We are blessed to have some of these donors in our audience today, so please join me in a warm round of applause for our scholarship donors. I would also like to personally thank Bill Roberson and his wife Frida, who have generously gifted each of our graduates here today with a New Testament Bible as a keepsake to take with them on their journey. As I look out on the audience, I see many unsung heroes and heroines of the nursing profession who serve as preceptors for our students, nurse administrators, directors of nursing, even CEOs of local hospitals. Because of you, our students have had exceptional opportunities to care for clients in the hospital, clinic, and community settings. Please join me in a round of applause for this amazing group of supporters. A special group of people that have been dedicated and supportive of our students and worked tirelessly to ensure their success this year are the nursing faculty and staff of the College of Nursing. College of Nursing faculty and staff, please stand so that we can recognize you. Lastly, I'd like to recognize our 3 student ushers for this ceremony, Chloe Brown, Jenna Sawyer, and Madeline Stiles. These students of the class of December 2023 were selected to serve as ushers based upon their outstanding academic achievement in the nursing program. Ushers, please stand so we can recognize you. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you one of the College of Nursing's greatest cheerleaders and supporters, our very own president, Dr. Don DeCostin, to offer his remarks to the graduates.
I know you can't believe it. I can believe it. They can believe it. But I know you can't believe it. You made it. Congratulations. We are so proud of you. And I get up here every year to say I'm proud for 2 reasons. I'm proud, first of all, as the president of this university, because I get some of those frantic calls. I know that the nursing program is and always has been the most rigorous academic program, undergraduate for sure, and probably beyond that in the university. And so you have every right to be proud of what you've done, what you've accomplished. Every moment that you wanted to quit, but your parents wouldn't take your phone calls because they knew, is worth it. It's worth it. You made it. I say every time I get to do this that as president, I'm very proud of you because you've accomplished an extremely rigorous academic program. But I'm even more proud and thankful and grateful as a future patient of yours. because trust me, I do not want you to have cut any corners. I don't want you to have missed any exams. I don't want you to have been at some family reunion when you should have been studying. I want you to do everything that you have done, and that is you have kept your nose to the grindstone. You've kept your hand to the plow, and you have made it. And you should just breathe a sigh of relief in this moment. You've made it. You know, it's probably no coincidence that today or tomorrow is the National Day of Prayer, which makes this the National Day of Prayer Eve. And tomorrow, which will be no surprise to you, tomorrow's key verse is James 5:16. The effective and fervent prayer of a righteous person avails much. And I've prayed for you. They've prayed for you. They've prayed for and with you. And here we are thanking God for your accomplishments. You have prayed much and you have availed much by being here. Now, I know you think that this is the end. And it's amazing that on Saturday, you'll walk across the stage. We'll all be dressed differently. I'll hand you a piece of paper, and it'll be a signifying of all that you've accomplished. But you'll have one more test to take, if I'm not mistaken. A big one. But not even that big one will be your final exam. Your final exam will come several times a day, every day you walk into that hospital or that clinic. And you see someone who is afraid. You see someone who is sad. You see someone like me who has no idea what the big words the doctor is using means. And you'll be the one to translate those to me. You'll be the one that God has deputized to send into that room as his messenger. You will be the one there wearing the pin on your uniform that day that you will receive today. And that pin will remind you that you are a subordinate of the great physician. And you are there working on his behalf. Dr. Fish and I interviewed a prospective faculty member this week. And Dr. Fish, every time we interview a nursing prospective faculty member, she has a thing that she does at the end. And what she asked is, can you tell a difference between a nursing graduate of CSU and a nursing graduate of any other institution? And without hesitation and immediately, they always say, absolutely. And we know what the difference is. The difference is this faculty, because each of these faculty members have been called with a capital C. They have been called here to pour themselves into you. And your final exam will happen every day that you do nursing, wherever you're going to be doing nursing. Their final exam happens every day that you go somewhere and do nursing, because you are a reflection of everything they've poured into you. And so Vicki and I are extremely proud of you. We're happy. We're excited for what's going to happen in your life, because you are going to make a difference in ways you cannot even imagine sitting here today. And so I'm proud of you. Look forward to seeing what God does in your life. You made it. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Costin. As many of you may be aware, this is Dr. and Mrs. Costin's last CSU pinning ceremony, and is also Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jackie Fish's last CSU pinning ceremony. We're going to miss you all terribly, and we feel so fortunate to have had you as our champions, supporting the nursing program over many years. Dr. Costin and Dr. Fish, please accept your very own nursing lamp as a gift from us, inscribed with a Bible verse to guide you on this next phase of your journey. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Matthew 5:16. And now I would like to invite some of our graduates of the class of 2023 to share their thoughts and memories. Michael and Sarah, will you please come forward?
Good afternoon. My name is Sarah Watford,
And I'm Michael Polite.
and we could not be more proud to stand here today and represent our cohort. Today, when I look at my peers, all that I can feel is an amazing sense of pride in everything that we have accomplished. Despite the typical challenges of finishing nursing school, we also finished it during such an incredibly difficult time in the world, and I am so proud of each of you.
We've all been lucky enough to witness each other grow. I still remember our first day of fundamentals clinicals and how terrified we were to even walk into a patient's room. Hannah and Cassidy were taught by their first patient how to properly place the blood pressure cuff after putting it on backwards a few times. At that point, we didn't know how to care for a patient yet, let alone answer questions they had about their care. I'm sure your answer, much like mine, was, "Let me ask your nurse." Well, now we are the nurse.
I'm sure you all remember our first lab days, where half of us were worried about how to put on sterile gloves properly, and the other half were just trying to hide the fact that our socks weren't the same color as our shoes. In maternity, Shelby and I got to watch a C-section for the first time. Shelby cried tears of joy at the beautiful life that she was being witnessed being brought into the world, and I was facing the wall, trying not to pass out.
In pediatrics, we learned how to talk to sassy toddlers, and we were supposed to learn the vaccination schedules, but that still hasn't happened yet. This last semester, we grew from students to providers of care, and from providers of care to managers of care. That, along with the 100+ hours of remediation and capstone, has led to this moment.
I feel so incredibly blessed to reflect back on all of the support I've had through my experience at CSU. It's taken me 5 years, 3 schools, and 2 majors to get to this point today, and I can honestly say that every semester in this program, my professors went out of their way to make me feel supported. They made me see so much beauty in such a difficult environment.
When we spoke to our peers, they described our professors as kind, compassionate, patient, and supportive. Many kept their doors open for a good cry session when we needed it, and others covered us in prayer before every exam. We were shown the tough love we needed to become confident in the clinical setting, and this mentally and emotionally prepared us for the next chapter in our lives as new grad nurses. We'd like to express our gratitude to our professors and also to Dr. Ball for helping us grow our voices and continuing to evolve this incredible program for the cohorts to come.
There were many classes I wasn't sure we'd make it through, but hearing Jordan's jokes and Zoe's laughter kept us going. Rosley and Summer stepped in as the moms of the group to keep us all in check, and Nathan was the go-to person for quite literally any question about anything. Our group as a whole has given us lifelong friends and memories we will never forget. I could not be more thankful to have been a part of such a welcoming and uplifting group of people.
Some of you got through this program with a book in one hand and a baby in the other, some with military duties along with nursing school responsibilities, and some had to navigate through language barriers. Many dealt with tragedies, injuries, and illness, and still made it to class the next day. Some celebrated major life events like Callan, Zane, Cassidy, and Carly getting married, Haley and Isabella getting engaged, and Rosley with her baby girl on the way. The dedication to your learning and success through all that life has thrown at you has been inspiring.
I know that each of us would especially like to thank our family and friends. Thank you for tolerating our gross stories, for all the prayers, words of encouragement, and home-cooked meals when we needed them. Lastly, I want to say thank you to my mom, who called me after every single exam I took in nursing school to see if we needed to cry together or celebrate together. I couldn't have done it without you.
And I'd like to thank my dad, who drove me to almost every clinical. That time together meant the world to me. Thank you to everyone's family and friends for all of the little things you did to support us through our journey to getting our BSN. This is an accomplishment we feel so honored to share with you. And to our preceptors and mentors along the way, we will always strive to meet the example you have laid out for us. Thank you for your patience and commitment to our growth.
I'd like to end off with a quote by Florence Nightingale. "Live life when you have it. Life is a splendid gift. There is nothing small about it." I hope each of you carry this with you, especially through the hard days, the days you may question your careers. You will all be incredible nurses, but more importantly, you are incredible people. We have all seen how fragile life is, so I hope each of you live yours to the fullest. I hope you remember to take care of yourselves too, and I can't wait to see how far each of you go.
Good luck on your boards, and congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Sarah and Michael. I now invite Dr. Kathleen Williams, one of our faculty members, to share with you the history of our nursing pen.
Good afternoon. Since 1860, when Florence Nightingale was awarded the Red Cross of St. George for her selfless service to the injured and dying during the Crimean War, pinning ceremonies have come to represent the momentous rite of passage from student to practitioner. Each graduate receives a school pin that is worn proudly after graduation at work when the graduate now becomes a registered nurse. Each nursing program has a special individualized pin that symbolizes the essence of the university, college, and nursing program. Today, we award the Charleston Southern University nursing pin to our graduates. The oval pin is a beautiful symbol of the university and the program. The front of the pin has a CSU blue border with Charleston Southern University sweeping across from left to right. At the bottom of the blue border is BSN for the degree. The center of the pin is a representation of the CSU seal, which symbolizes the mission of the university of integrating faith in learning, leading, and serving. The open book, the Bible, the lamp of knowledge, and the cross. The symbolism of the pin represents so well the university and our nursing program, and will forever remind these graduates of their foundation.
Thank you, Dr. Williams. Today we have a special addition to our ceremony, a blessing of the hands. Psalm 24, 4-5 states, "The one who has clean hands and a pure heart, they will receive a blessing from the Lord." The work of our hands is among the best expressions we share with the people to whom we offer care. These graduates have answered the call to service because they care about people, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Today we offer a blessing of their hands. After receiving the nursing pin, the graduates will each receive their blessing on behalf of the South Carolina Baptist Nursing Fellowship. It is my pleasure to introduce Pam Osbrook of the Waccamaw Baptist Nursing Fellowship to explain the blessing of the hands ceremony. And as Pam comes to the stage, I'll also tell you she's one of our alums from our master's program. So no favoritism there.
Good afternoon. I was going to say that I know exactly how you feel because I sat in exactly the same spot several years ago. Charleston Southern is a great university. Graduates, our Baptist Nursing Fellowship is honored to be with you today in this important day as you celebrate your accomplishments and bless your hands. The blessing of the hands for nurses as they graduate is a time-honored tradition. In this ceremony, we pass the blessing given to us as well as the accountability placed on us to use our hands with great care as we practice the nursing arts. Look at your hands. Some hands are younger and smooth, some hands more mature, but all of your hands have the marks of serving, a history of caring and healing on your nursing journey. The hands of a nurse were created to be one of your most important assessment tools. Strong hands, yet gentle hands, empowered by the passion of our profession. Your hands detect skin temperature, hydration, and edema. Your hands are a mode of treatment to calm an upset patient, hold pressure on wounds to steady the aged, welcome a new life into this world, and comfort someone as they leave their earthly home. Nurses' hands are those that, even when wrung out by exhaustion or overwhelmed by too many tasks, will never be too busy to reach out to our patients and with tenderness that nurses convey with just a touch. God has blessed each of you with the gift of nursing. Some of you already know the direction you're going to be taking. Some are still exploring that journey. Trust God's direction and you will find your way. Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all ways acknowledge him and he will direct your path. As your patients and your colleagues put their trust in your hands, place your trust in his holy hands. The blessing of your hands today with water and towel is significant. The towel represents serving, the water healing. Just as Jesus took up a towel and with a basin of water demonstrated a servant spirit, so too should you be his servant to all you serve each day. If you'll bow with me, I'll give you the blessing of the hands. Blessed be these hands that touch lives with healing. Blessed be these hands that sense and ease pain. Blessed be these hands that embrace with compassion. Blessed be these hands that draw blood, start IVs, and administer medicines. Blessed be these hands that wash patients, clean beds, and dispose of waste. Blessed be these hands that comfort the dying and hold the dead. Blessed be these hands, for they are the work of your creative hands, O holy God. Amen.
At this time, it gives me a great deal of pride to present the CSU Bachelor of Science in Nursing pins to the graduating students of the class of 2023. Each student will be individually recognized, and in addition to receiving a pin, the students will also each receive a lamp. Florence Nightingale is known as the founder of modern nursing, and I now invite Ms. Lynn Mann to share with you the history of Florence Nightingale and our nursing lamp.
Welcome. Florence Nightingale sensed from an early age that nursing was her calling from God, and today she is considered the pioneer of modern nursing due to her courage and her devotion to nursing soldiers back to health during the Crimean War, where she was put in charge of nursing. She carried a lamp as she walked the halls of the battlefield hospital and became known as the Lady with the Lamp. She stayed up late at night checking the ailing soldiers in the hospital that she helped to maintain, and she always had a kind and compassionate spirit about her. She saved thousands of lives, and people called her a ministering angel. After the war was over, Florence returned to London and helped to establish the first formal nursing school. As a tribute to Florence's dedication, the lamp icon has become symbolic of nursing. The lamp will always shine brightly as a symbol of the care and devotion the nurse administers to the sick and injured in the practice of nursing.
I've asked Mrs. Sarah Hathcock, our undergraduate program director, to come forward to assist in the presentation of the pins. Dr. Sherry Dial will present students with their lamps, and Mrs. Jeannie Cason will present the students with their New Testaments. Ushers, please take your places, and graduates, please come forward as your name is called.
Rosley Adair.
Haley Albright. Madeline Bono. Isabella Bowen. Adriana Cassida. Shelby Clements. Jordan Cook. Hannah Corbett. Lauren Haley Drake. Marilyn Ferguson. Emma Fox. Megan Fulmer. Zane Gomer. Abigail Griffith. Marissa Gutierrez. Jordan Horn. Jordan Hikes. Cassidy Jacob. Alice Kim. Nicole Crumry. Carly Lipe. Zoe Lipscomb. Lauren Lott. Nathan Lowe. Madison Martin. Corinne Martinez. Shelby Meek. Madison Metcalf. Samantha Mishu. Hannah Mina Park. Michael Polite. Chen Xu. Katia Sarmiento. Summer Swafford. Sarah Watford. Callan Wood. Lauren Wright. Shaw Yao.
Can we have one more round of applause for all of our graduates? Congratulations again to all of you today. I'd now want to invite Dr. Julia Ferguson to speak to you about Sigma Theta Tau and the Student Nurses Association.
Good afternoon and congratulations. Let's see, oh, there we are. All right, Sigma Theta Tau is the International Honor Society for Nursing. Members in Sigma Theta Tau represent the best of the best in nursing. The name of our local chapter is Gamma Omicron at Large, and we would like to recognize the graduates who were newly inducted into this prestigious society this fall. Inductees, please stand and come forward to receive your honor cords. Ms. Helen Condry will present the students with their cords. Isabella Bowen. Cassidy Jacob. Nathan Lowe. Michael Polite. Summer Swafford. Callan Wood. Next, we have the Student Nurses Association. The Alpha Nu Omega chapter of Student Nurses Association is an opportunity for students to engage with both healthcare and community organizations, developing personally and professionally while representing CSU nursing to other organizations. Students earn points based on their high level of participation in monthly meetings and on community service projects. The following students earned an SNA graduation cord. Please come forward as your name is called and receive your cord from Mrs. Lori Tisdale. Madeline Bono. Hannah Corbett. Megan Fulmer. Cassidy Jacob. Madison Metcalf. Hannah Park. And Summer Swafford. Before we go on, I have to apologize because I skipped over a name for Sigma Theta, and that is Samantha Mishu. Samantha, I am so sorry. Back to SNA. So additionally, some students take on additional roles in SNA, serving in a variety of leadership. These students put an enormous amount of time and energy to run this outstanding group. The following students have earned both a STOL and an SNA leadership cord. Rosalie Adair, Community Outreach 2022 to 2023. Isabella Bowen, Newsletter 2021 to 2023. Abigail Griffith, Vice President and Breakthrough to Nursing 2021 to 2023. Jordan Horn, President and previous President-elect 2021 to 2023. Nicole Crumry, Historian 2022 to 2023. Zoe Lipscomb, Breakthrough to Nursing, 2022 to 2023. Nathan Lowe, Secretary, 2021 to 2023. Samantha, I'm not going to forget you this time. Samantha Mishu, Legislator, 2022 to 2023. Michael Polite, Community Outreach, 2022 to 2023. Callan Wood, Breakthrough to Nursing, 2022 to 2023. And Lauren Wright, Treasurer, 2022 to 2023.
And now we move to our student awards. Mrs. Hathcott, will you please come forward to assist me with the award announcements?
Thank you. The Doris White Excellence in Nursing Award was established at Charleston Southern University by the Nurses Group of the Elms of Charleston. Doris Dan White was born in Brooklyn, New York. She was a graduate of Flushing Hospital School of Nursing, received her BS from St. Francis College and her master's from the New York Institute of Technology. Her career spans 62 years in various nursing disciplines, concluding with the College of Charleston Health Services. She was so devoted to the field of nursing that upon her retirement, she founded the Nurses Group of the Elms of Charleston and raised funds to assist young nursing students as they began their careers. This Excellence in Nursing Award is presented in her name by the Nurses Group of the Elms of Charleston to a graduating student who demonstrated a commitment to the nursing profession through words, actions, thought, character, and habits demonstrated in academic and personal effort. The $500 award is given to an outstanding undergraduate senior nursing student to assist the graduate as he or she prepares for a nursing career. We are grateful to have some of the members of the Elms Nurses Group with us today. Thank you for your generosity and continued commitment to the nursing profession with this award. The 2023 Doris White Excellence in Nursing Award is presented to Summer Swafford. The Academic Excellence Award is given to a senior nursing student who demonstrates excellence in academic achievement and scholarship. The recipient of the Academic Excellence Award is Nathan Lowe. The Clinical Excellence Award is awarded to a senior nursing student who demonstrates outstanding clinical competence, integrates the values, beliefs, and ethics of nursing and clinical practice, and demonstrates a caring and compassionate attitude. The recipient of the Clinical Excellence Award is Rosalie Adair. The Nursing Service Award is awarded to a nursing student who demonstrates outstanding service to the school, university, nursing, and the community. This year, the faculty have selected 2 winners. The recipients of the Nursing Service Award is Rosalie Adair and Michael Polite.
Thank you, Ms. Hathcock. I'd now like to invite Dr. Carrie Nelson to assist with the announcement of a very special award.
All of our students, faculty, and staff are well acquainted with John Davis, the Associate Vice President for Spiritual Life at CSU, and our beloved campus pastor. John is a spiritual warrior for our campus, and over the past couple of years, John has been fighting his own personal battle with brain cancer. Even in the midst of his battle, John has been the consistent voice of joy and the epitome of a servant leader. In honor of his example, the College of Nursing established the John Davis Faith in Nursing Award to recognize a graduating senior for demonstrating that same evidence of servant leadership in their words and actions. I would like to present this year's John Davis Faith in Nursing Award to Callan Wood. Callan, please come forward.
Thank you, Dr. Nelson. Each semester, in addition to the individual academic, service, and clinical awards, the nursing faculty selects a graduating student who has demonstrated overall excellence in all aspects of nursing care. This semester's award was presented at CSU Awards Day in April, and today we would like for you to hear the story of the recipient's nursing school journey. Please help me welcome to the stage the recipient of the May 2023 BSN Excellence in Nursing Award, Nathan Lowe.
I would like to start off today just with a quick prayer, if you mind bowing your heads. Dear Lord, thank you for the day you've given us. Thank you for the journey we have all taken to where we are now, the friendships we've made, the knowledge we have gained, and the lives we have impacted. I pray that you watch over us as we move forward in our profession and allow us to be the hands and feet of your kingdom on earth. Let us leave CSU with a confidence, a compassion, and a Christ-like mindset that it reflects you. Thank you again for the one seated here today and those who shaped us to be the nurses we'll become. Amen. So I'd like to start with a quick quote from Florence Nightingale. She says, "Nursing is an art, and if it is to be made an art, it requires an exclusive devotion as hard as a preparation as any painter's or sculptor's work." In August of 2019, I started my journey here at CSU as a biochemistry major with no clue what I wanted to do and why I wanted to do it, except with one thought: make your mama proud. But when I stepped foot on campus, I quickly realized that I was not doing what God had intended me to do. So I went to my advisor and told him to put me in nursing because I was in the medical field. It was only 3 shifts a week, and it wasn't a bad gig. But the past 3 years, I've learned that the change that I made that day was one of the best ones I could have ever made. In nursing, I've had the opportunity to change patients' lives, build friendships, advance my education, work hands-on with the sick, and hold impactful leadership roles. Ultimately, I had to listen to what God had wanted for me and where I was called to go. At times, that voice has been all I've been able to hold on to because I was lost in the sea of this confusing world. But I know that Christ has a plan for all of us, so just listen to it. I can give a piece of advice to each of us today. Listen, prepare, and go where you are called. As we started our nursing education, we all had to learn how to be tactful, quick to learn, flexible, and Zoom certified. But that difficult time gave us something we can all be grateful for, a strong foundation we can all stand on. I do think one of our cohorts is one of the strongest and close-knit bond because we have a different type of bond, a trauma bond. And we also have that willingness to learn. And that willingness to learn is what Florence describes in that quote. When we leave this school, we do not simply leave here with a degree and a BSN behind our name. We leave with an innate curiosity, a drive to be better, and a devotion to the betterment of the nursing as a profession. So in a final reflection, I ask each of you to find what makes you a part of the art of nursing. Not whether you are a maternity nurse or an ICU nurse or an ER nurse, but rather what you can contribute to the profession of nursing. Allow your Christ-like compassion to drive your nursing care. Listen to what God calls you to do and never stop learning. I'm extremely proud of the things that we've all done and things that we will continue to do. So thank you to everyone who has helped me and my fellow peers to be able to get us where we are today. Please continue to pray for us as we leave. Prepare for the NCLEX to start our careers. Thank you all.
Thank you, Nathan. Before we leave today, I would like to ask our graduating students, nursing faculty, and all nurses in the audience to stand and join together in reciting the Florence Nightingale Pledge. You can find the words located on the back of your program. Mrs. Jane Moeller will lead us. Graduates, please raise your lamp as we recite the pledge together.
Join me, please. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty will I endeavor to aid other healthcare providers in their work, and as a missioner of health, I will dedicate myself to devoted service to human welfare. Thank you.
Thank you all for attending, and as we depart today, I thank you, graduates, and I extend my best wishes to you for a fulfilling career in nursing, and hope that you always see your role as nurses as a privilege and an opportunity to be the hands and feet of Jesus. Finally, I'd like to invite Jordan Horn and Abigail Griffith to offer the benediction. After their prayer, the graduates will recess out first, and then guests are welcome to join them outside to continue celebrating their achievements.
Would everyone please bow your heads for the closing prayer? Dear gracious and loving God, we ask now for your almighty hand to be upon our graduates as they and their families celebrate this grand milestone. We come to you today here in Lightsey Chapel with hearts full of joy and gratitude. Thank you for leading them in their learning, for keeping them safe as they studied, and for watching over them as they progressed throughout the nursing program here at Charleston Southern University.
Dear Lord, may they find comfort from your continued embrace and support as they journey through life. We thank you so much for our time here together and for all the friends we have made during our time here at CSU. Use the hands of these graduate nurses who received their nursing pins today to spread your peace and enduring love. May today be a memory that burns bright within them as they embark on life's great adventure. We ask this in your name. Amen.
The Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. The Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. The Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. May his favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family, and your children, and their children, and their children. May his favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family, and your children and their children and their children. May his favor be